Now let us move to Adobe Premiere. This is the user interface for Adobe Premiere. You need to start with creating a new project and then create. You can specify the location you want. You can write any name you want and then click on create to create a project, a Premiere project, I mean. Here is the default user interface for Adobe Premiere. From this window, we import the file. Here we can see the output, and here we have the timeline. In Premiere, we call it sequence. And here we can control the properties for the files. We can control the effects that we can add. Also, here at the top, we have import to import files. We have export to export the file from Premiere. You can go to file and import to import a footage, but the easiest way is here inside this window, double click. And then you can select any file you want. You can import to Premiere Illustrator files. You can import an image. You can import MP4 video or a movie video. By move, I mean that video could contain some transparency. You can import an audio file, and that audio could be MP3, could be WAV. All of these file formats, Adobe Premiere support them. Also, you can import as an image sequence. Some softwares like Maya, when you want to export your work as a video, Maya doesn't export a video. Maya is export when you want to export. Maya export a sequence of images. So here you have option to import this sequence as a video. All you need is to select one of them and then check the image sequence here. And then you can see that this sequence is converted to video. Okay. For now, let us select an audio file, video with an audio. Let me hit open. I'm going to click again, desktop. I'm going to import the video that contains transparency. Also here I have some videos. I can create new sequence by clicking on write, new item, new sequence to open the timeline, or I can just click at one of the videos and drag it here. But focus. If I want to use the video, I need to make sure that the video I'm going to drag is with the same resolution I want. For example, this video resolution is less than full HD. If I drag this, then the resolution for the sequence is going to be based on the first file I drag. But I'm sure that this file is full HD, so I'm going to drag this file at first. Now we can see that the sequence is open. Here we have 3 layers for the video, and we have another 3 layers for the audio. Of course, you can increase the number of the layers. Once you drag here, you can drag up to increase the number of the layers. Same down here with the audio, okay? Here inside the sequence, I can click and move the video inside the timeline, okay? Before I continue, let me add the other files. For example, I have this video. I'm going to drag it here. I have this audio. I'm going to drag it here. I have this video that move that contain transparency. I'm going to add it here. Here you can see I have the first video, and then I have the second one with the transparent butterfly. For this video, you can see that the resolution is very small. How can I fix it? Here, as I said, inside the motion, I have position. I can change the position for anything inside the sequence. I can rotate, or I can change the scale. So from here, I can change the scale for this video. Now you can see, because I have a transparent butterfly, I can place it over any image or video I want. Okay. Okay, what about slicing the content? For example, inside this video, there are some parts I don't want, I don't need. How can I get rid of them? Here, you have some tools you can use. For example, here you have a tool called Razor tool. You can click here to activate it, or click C on the keyboard. And then you can specify where you want to cut. And here on this layer, all you need to do is one click. For example, if I want to trim or delete this area, I can make another click here, and then I can click on the selection tool here, or press V on keyboard. Remember, C and V are C and V are very important shortcuts with Premiere. C for cutting, V for selection, O to specify the duration for your output. C, V, and O. Here I have this part. All I need to do, just select and then delete. I can delete this part. And then if I want to move this back, I can move it by using the mouse, or here I can click on at the empty area, one click, and then I can hit on delete. Okay. Sometimes when you import a video that contains an audio file, you can see that the audio and the video are linked together. And sometimes we don't want that. For example, if I want to make a trim, the trim is going to be made for both layers, audio and video. And sometimes I don't want that. In some conditions, I might need a part of the audio without the video, for example, or a part of the video without the audio. So I need to unlink them. All you need to do, right-click, and then unlink. And now you can see you can delete the audio or the video. Okay. As I said, you can split your video, and then you can use the mouse to arrange and organize the scenes, but focus on not having some black area between the scenes. Okay, arrange them accurately. For the audio file, I don't want that for now. With Shift, I can multi-select. I need to unlink all of them. For the audio file, I don't need this, so I'm going to delete. Here I have a background music. Sometimes you want to increase the gain or the level of the sound. How you can do that? Right-click on the layer that contains the audio file you want. Right-click, and then audio gain. You can click on it. If you want to increase the level, you need to add a number in positive. If you want to decrease, you can add a number in negative. For example, now I can change it to 25. If you want to decrease it, audio gain again, set gain to, before I made it 25. Now I'm going to make it minus 25. Okay. I'm going to put it back to normal. So here I'm going to leave it at as 0. If you want to add a text to your scene, here you have a type tool, or you can click on T letter on keyboard to add a text. For the text here inside the properties, you can adjust the font type, style, size, color, everything. Inside the FX motion, inside the text here, you can change the, as I said, the style, the color. You can increase the scale. If you want to add a shape, here you have a shape tool, a rectangle tool. Click and hold, you can create a rectangle or ellipse or polygon. If you click and hold on the shape tool, okay? You can use also the pen tool to create a shape. And usually we do not use the shape tool and the pen tool to create a shape only. Usually we use them to create something, we call it a mask, but I'm not going to explain it now. Okay, sometimes your video, for example, 3 minutes, and you find a very good and appropriate background music that is going to be suitable to your work, but the duration for that music, for example, 2 minutes and a half. How can you increase the background music to 3 minutes? Adobe Premiere contain some a certain AI tool that most of the time work very professionally, especially with the background music. If you want to increase or decrease the duration for a music, you can use this tool very easily. Most of the producer, real media studios use this tool. For example, here I have the audio file. You can see that the audio file now 2 minutes and 18 seconds. I want to make it to 3 minutes. Here inside the toolbox, we have a tool called Rebel Edit tool. Click and hold, and then select the remix tool. Take a look. Now, all you need to do is to click and drag. Actually, it is one of my favorite tool in Adobe Premiere. Save us a lot of time and also fix the music, make it shorter or longer in a very professional way. Now you can see that the audio file, I made it till here. You can see. Okay, if I want to decrease to make the duration for the audio file shorter, also here, as I said, click and hold and select the remix tool, and then you can click and drag inside. Now you can see that it also adds the fade in and fade out. Clear? Okay, sometimes it's good to add a fade in and fade out, especially for your audio file. How to add the fade in and fade out? Here you can click at the control selection tool and then click at the control. Click here at this line, add a point here, then move a little forward with control, click and add and drag up. But for this, I'm not going to keep it down. And here, I'm going to add another one and put it up. Of course, you can reduce it more. To add some fade in and fade out. You can add it also to the beginning. Control to add a point, and then, for example, if I want to add a fade out here, okay, once we are happy with our production, after we organize and arrange the scenes, add some audio background music, the voiceover, synchronize the voiceover with the character animation, for example. After we finish here inside the timeline, for example, I want this video to end here. When the audio file ends, by shift, I can snap to the end of the layer. I can place the time cursor here, and then you need to click on what? O on keyboard, or you can click here at mark out. Once you do that, you can see that there are a blue line here, and that blue line means that the area here between these two lines, between the beginning and here, is going to be rendered or exported. If I don't want to export the audio file from the beginning, for example, I want to export the video between second 15 until here. So here you have another bracket. You can click on to mark N. If you want to put it back, you can drag it manually. Okay. After you finalize your work and prepare everything, here you can click on export. You need to write the name for the file. You need to specify the location. The preset, you need to select high quality 1080 HD. Try all the time to select the high quality. The quality will be better. For this one, 264, because now I'm not interested on exporting a transparent. If you are interested, you can select the QuickTime from here. But for now, I'm going to leave it. And then all you need to do is just to click on export.